Hey, here we are.
That's my salute. That's the clue.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Oh, my gosh. Really blew that. I do it with my left hand, which is probably says something else.
Some sort of left-handed salute. Wow.
Obscene gesture. Oh, my God.
Right.
I'm so sorry. I screwed that up. I'm a girl. I don't know this shit.
No, I don't know it either. But we're doing the movie. That's the clue that we're doing a movie called Salute, which is a film that came out last year, back in March, and it's a Malayalam crime thriller starring Dulquer Salmaan as the policeman.
Yes,
he is
Mammootty's son.
Mammootty's son is the star of this.
I love that they take up the family business, all the kids. You hear about that a lot, like the sons and daughters who are, coming into the movie biz because their family is in it. It's kind of cool. Like S.S. Rajamouli always uses like a lot of his family in his productions. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and like a lot of the son, the son of a director becomes a director, or the daughter.
Yeah.
They get involved in that kind of stuff. So,
right.
So this is one that was requested by, I believe, Ken Adams. Right. I believe so. And before we actually watch the trailer, let's just do a quick little plug for our YouTube membership program. $2.99 or $4.99, not a lot of money. The price of a cup of coffee.
Just helping us out.
It helps us, keep the lights on, pay the bills, keep us sane, and it's. And we also have a fun Discord channel. If you you don't have to be a member to do that. You just can go, download.
Just come and join the party. That's all. It's free. Yeah. Come on in. It's fine.
Say hey. We'd love to see you.
Say hey.
So right. Let's check out the trailer for this film.
Okay, here we go.
Salute.
ഇയാളിപ്പോൾ എവിടെയുണ്ട്, എവിടെയൊക്കെ പോകുന്നു, ആരെല്ലാം കാണുന്നു, ആരെല്ലാം വിളിക്കുന്നു, എല്ലാ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസും അപ്പം തന്നെ അറിയിക്കണം. വിത്ത് ഇമ്മീഡിയറ്റ് എഫക്ട്. സർ, കോടതി വിധി വന്ന് 2-ാം ദിവസം മുരളിയെ ജയിലിൽ പോയി കാണണമെങ്കിൽ, ജഡ്ജിന്റെ അപ്പോയിന്റ്മെന്റ് എടുക്കണമെങ്കിൽ എവിടെയോ ഒരു കുഴപ്പം തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട് സാർ.
മാർട്ടിൻ ഷീബ വധക്കേസ്, ക്രൈം നമ്പർ 252/70.
കാലം കസ്റ്റഡിയിലെടുക്ക്, അത് പിന്നെ എഴുതി വാങ്ങാം.
What's more important? Our happiness?
ആ പേരെൻ്റെതാ, അഡ്രസ് എൻ്റെതാ. പക്ഷെ അതിൽ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളതൊക്കെ ചെയ്തയാളും നിങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ തിരയുന്ന ആളും ഞാനല്ല.
നിങ്ങൾ സമർത്ഥനായ പോലീസുകാരനാണെങ്കിൽ
He's a man of few words, but he's got an amazing head of hair. Oh my God.
Yeah. Handsome guy.
Wow.
Yeah. That looks intriguing. I like the music, I like the vibe of it. There's some political, like police intrigue, like he's being framed or something. So we don't know the plot of it, but it sort of gives you the mood, Mm-hmm. And something going on with his either that's his wife or girlfriend, and what's happening there.
Nagging him as usual. You know what I hate? Women in these movies always go, "You never spend time at home. You're always out there in danger." And always the wives of cops, as if they don't know how it works, give their husbands shit when they are out there doing this hard job, and it's usually not at convenient times. And I think I think women are big drag on the movie.
Well, I think it's a kind of I hate to say it, but it's kind of a lazy writing. Like women, like that's an easy sort of conflict to bring into a movie. At home, I'm not home enough to watching the kids or whatever. But maybe it's better if, like, well, turn it around. Have a woman be a cop and the man at home. You know, like what
and they
would
do have, sometimes they have, and the women
But-
like the most
but
brutal
how would-
cops in all of movies I've seen.
how would that be written? You know, how would that be
Yes,
written?
exactly.
With the
With the husband
man,
nagging?
they wouldn't be. I guarantee it.
No,
I mean,
they would not.
well, maybe not. I mean, I hate to say that, but anyway, it's a plot contrivance that we
It
see
is.
forever. You know,
It is, and you know, it's like, it's that when I saw it, they're always like, "What's more important?" And they show all this family stuff, and I'm like, he's trying to save lives, and yes, you're also important, but you know this already. You know he's a
Yeah.
cop, so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that bugged me a little bit, because I feel like that comes up a lot, and I'm sure it's really hard to have a relationship when someone's a cop, but at the same time, you know he's a cop, and he's got great hair, so just leave the guy alone.
yeah. It's everywhere. Not in every world cinema. That's always part of the game, and it is something that we've seen a million times before. But whatever. But overall, it looks like a really
It still looks good. I love
It
the
does.
scene. There's that great scene where people go, "Ooh," and they're looking at a rotting dead body. You're like, "Oh, this looks good." Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Me, I see that. I'm like, "Oh, now I want to see it."
Well, that's that. You know, if it's a crime thriller, there's probably going to be some crime.
It needs to
involved.
be crime, and it's usually
Yeah.
murder. It's the juiciest one.
Yeah.
So I think that looked really good. I think it looks like a good supporting cast. I think, I as much as I don't like the drag on the system, I feel like having the home life and the conflicts of being a cop in a relationship, I think that gives depth to the character.
Of course it
Ultimately,
does.
is it kind of a drag when I would rather the wife kind of say it, but then also understand. I'm hoping that'll be part of the story, but probably not. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it's
But
hard.
he looks like he's got a lot of charisma also, like his dad. Mammootty has, he's like a huge star. He's got so many huge fans. And so I think, I think he's got some potential here, especially. I mean, I'm
He's,
not sure, I haven't seen a ton of his movies, but
no, but he's
on the right track.
certainly a good-looking guy with a lot of hair and a lot of happy hair. So
Happy hair. It does look very happy.
It does.
And we're happy to see it. But yeah, he looks great. And so I have some posters we can look at real fast before we sign off.
Very
Because
good.
I always like to look at the full marketing campaign as we look at the trailers. We're going to look at the poster.
Sure.
And that's kind of our shtick,
It is.
So,
yeah, and Kathy
all
is a
right.
poster,
yeah,
master.
I love talking about them because I do movie posters. I love, I can look at a poster and recognize stock shots. I know what they did. I know the treatment. I know the Photoshop moves to get to that color treatment. I look at them and I build them in my head automatically. I can see the layers. So in this one, this is a really nice poster. Look, he's obviously the one investigating behind the scenes. It looks like an evidence
Right.
room, probably.
Right.
And who knows what he's looking at? Probably a crime scene photo. I can't quite see it big enough, but it's a really nice shot of him. You get to see his face really well, but it's got a lot of mystery. Really, really fun title treatment with a lot of good texture in it. I'm always looking for good textures, man. I like that texture.
It's got that sort of gold brown sort of,
Yeah.
which is in a lot of these posters,
Yes.
that sort of color palette.
Yeah.
But it
So
is a
that
cool
looks,
poster.
and it gives the impression that he's doing it on his own time because it's at night. He's got his flashlight, so it looks like he's doing his own investigation behind the scenes. So you get a lot from this poster. I mean, just
Yeah,
from
it's also-
automatically reading into it.
There's a personal angle here. Like he wouldn't be doing this unless something about this case was specific to him.
Exactly. And then we have this. This is more like a promo, like for online digital, because I couldn't find any other posters. But it's just a nice
gotcha.
shot of him with his gun out. He looks like he's gone into someone's house looking for someone because it looks like a kitchen and he's on the alert. So you kind of get
Gotcha.
he's on the job in this one. Still, his hair is
Right.
perfect. And
Lies,
out here
truth,
out of place.
justice.
And this one, I just thought was a nice photo. I think he looks really good, and there's no parking, and
Yeah.
it's just a nice picture. It looks good. I like those jeans; they look really nice. It's good.
It's a
Good
good-
wardrobe
good-
fits really well.
Good looking parking cop. That's how he starts out.
Everybody's
He's
like,
a neat-
"I'll break
neat
the
man.
law. Hello, officer, I'm breaking the law. I'm gonna park over here. Where there's no
I'm
parking.
parking right here.
You're gonna have to take me in. I don't know." So we're so corny. Anyway, corny.
I love it. It's a movie. It's a movie that we can watch now because it was released. We're coming almost a year late to
Yes.
this, so it's one of those things that was recommended to us as a request.
It was the suggestion.
Right, and so and it's great for us to see. We don't know this movie, but a lot of people watching this have seen the movie, know what it's about. So please comment saying, "Hey, this is what was great about the movie," or "This is what the problematic." Tell us, what did the trailer really work to promote the film correctly as what it would be. So
exactly,
so
and
that.
and we've seen some Mammootty movies lately. I've seen a few of them, like Rorschach and stuff like that. So I'm familiar with him now and realize his star power. So when I see this, I'm like instantly there's a connection. I was interested in this movie when I found out this guy was in it. So it was good. It's part of our full circle, education into Indian film.
Yes. So I think it looks actually really good. That's right up my alley. A procedural cop drama.
Yes, it does look really good.
So well, that was again another request. So thanks for requesting that, and we will be back more. We'll be back shortly with more stuff, and
and maybe Mark will bring his bird into camera next time so we can see who's making all that noise back there. Can we see him?
I have him covered. He's a very cute white bird that we call Poot. That's
Poot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, next time we'll show him to the audience.
I'll bring him out.
Stay tuned.
He hangs out on my finger, which is kind of fun.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.